The National Art and Culture Museum complex, Mistevsky Arsenal, was the first place attended by the NATO Secretary General during his official visit to Kyiv. The Ukraine-NATO Formula of Safety exhibition features the joint path of the North Atlantic Alliance and Ukraine.
I'm really delighted to be here together with all of you today to take part in the opening of this special exhibition and to take part in this important celebration. To mark the 20th anniversary of the Charter of a Distinctive Partnership between NATO and the Ukraine. And this year also marks the 20th anniversary of NATO's Information and Documentation Center here in Kyiv.
The next stop was the administration of the President of Ukraine. The meeting of the Ukraine-NATO Commission was held behind closed doors. The most acute issue on the agenda was the situation in the east of Ukraine.
The conflict continues to claim lives. The fighting has killed more than 10,000 people, including almost 3,000 civilians. It is clear that the ceasefire is not holding, and we are concerned by the increasing threats against OSCE monitors.
With the help of the alliance, we will confidently build an independent and strong Ukraine that will become a guarantee of Euro-Atlantic security. I believe that investments in the security of Ukraine are a profitable investment in the security of NATO and its member states. The new NATO office in Kyiv is the next step in the relations between Ukraine and NATO. The Communication Office and the Information and Documentation Center will be located there. No other partner country has such a full-scale NATO diplomatic mission. We are opening a new page in our relations. Jens Stoltenberg has called on MPs of Ukraine to fight corruption and strengthen accountability for those in power. The further support of international partners depends on Ukraine's fulfillment of its obligations.
And that's also the reason why we continue to provide direct support for you, not least in helping you to modernize and strengthen your armed forces. Partly by modernizing your defense and security institutions, but also with 10 trust funds, which have allocated around 40 million euros for different activities on logistics, on command and control, on medical rehabilitation, and also on cyber defenses.
Joining NATO is a foreign policy priority for Ukraine and has been legally enshrined in a bill passed by Parliament on June the 8th. However, Ukraine won't immediately apply for NATO membership. First, it will focus on implementing its reform program. By 2020, the Ukrainian army must completely switch to NATO standards.